Hey everybody, welcome to a very loose deal, like under 5 minutes, because one of my reviews went over 5 minutes, but it wasn't that bad. So basically what I'm going to show you today is what's pretty interesting, and it's called Cluster. And, well, basically they're a company that provides another service, which I'll show you about in a bit. That's called Quirky. But basically they're about crowdsourcing and product development. So you know what? I don't really know what Cluster does that much. I've been looking at it for a while, and I don't know what it does. So why don't we just skip to Quirky? So what is Quirky? Well, first let me X out of this. And so Quirky is basically a crowdsourcing tool. So you can submit a product, and they will review it. So for example, say I had an idea for the power curl here. The person obviously submitted it, got feedback from other users who are also known as influencers on the site, and they get a percentage of the profit. And the influencers get that too. Now, I'm not completely clear on whether you get paid $99 or you pay $99. If someone can comment with that, like with what you know, maybe you already know about the service. But if you don't, here's how it kind of goes down. And sorry if the audio quality is bad or really good. I guess I can't apologize for that, but I'm using a really good microphone right now because I'm recording from halfway across the room. Comment if you know where I am recording from. Sam and Ben, if you're watching, you probably know where I'm recording from because I sent you a photo. So, let's say a new product. And then you get your product idea like big toothbrush. I'm typing one-handed, so sorry if I'm slow. And then you can add on to your idea, make it better or worse, I guess, and then you submit it, and then you can get a percentage of the profit. And you can create an account for free and influence ideas. So let's go ahead and industrial design because it's really interesting. It shows how much time you have left over here. So while that's loading, kind of interesting to see. Yeah, let's look at this. They have this one's a little different. I actually worked on a project called Bobble Brush, which is like a little toothbrush that stands up on its own. I don't know what the advantage of it is. Hold on, let's look up. Why don't we look up Bobble Brush? It'll probably come up first thing because I know more about this. There we go, Quirky Bobble Brush. Okay, so when we click on that, we're gonna go back to Quirky. So here's the product page. This is what a product page looks like. Here are the influencers, and notice this is the percentage of the profit they get. When I'm highlighting over here, and so on. It's just the top influencers, the people who get the most profit. And I can't really see from where I am if I am or am not on that list. I'm probably not. So basically it's like a comment system that you can submit your feedback or your influence on, so to help a product develop. So basically it's like creating a whole new product from scratch. And you give it, right now there's a couple different stages. There's the naming stage, the research, the industrial design, the tagline, and the logo design. So all those stages had to be completed in order for a product to ship. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It was actually created by a guy who came out of high school and started a company called Mophie, which people who bought their headphones might know. Sold it and created Cluster and now Quirky. So you can check that out at quirky.com. I'll have a link below the vlog. And before I go, I want to show you these wallpapers that I'm going to be putting up. Yeah, this is going to be a little cluttered. I do apologize. Okay, so if you can't hear me right now, I really apologize. I don't know if you can or not. I really hope I'm opening out the right images here. Believe I am. I'm going to show you these really cool wallpapers that I found. So if you're an Apple fan or an Apple papers that I found. So here's one. This is the same one but bigger. That one's a cool one. That's my favorite, and that's the final one. So I'm going to have those all for download, and I'll try to find more cool wallpapers and stuff like that. So don't forget to answer the question of the day and whatnot, and